He owns the company, Kelly. Can you hear me now? Gotcha, man. I can hear you. All right, Doug, thank you so much, man. We are so excited that all this work, effort by so many people globally, pulling this together. All of you, I just want to thank you and have tremendous gratitude for all that you've done, your excitement, your dedication. It's been phenomenal. I'm so blessed to be surrounded by some amazing people. And, going back, 8 or 9 months ago when Kelly and I were first introduced, Fernando Labuda, living in the Philippines, I reached out to him through a former teammate of mine. I played college football, and this gentleman went on to play professionally. He and I connected. I told him, I said, look, I sold my company in 2019 after 25 years of developing software, consulted on economic development for Native American tribes across the country. One of my passions for the longest time was truly trying to find ways for tribes to leverage their tribal sovereignty as self-sustaining nations, and found many paths for them beyond just the gaming space. But for 25 years of my life, I dedicated to making an impact and allowing nations within a nation to stand on their own 2 feet and not have to become beholden to a government that obviously created many problems here. But now we see many tribes becoming self-sustaining powerhouses in their own right. But, reaching out to that teammate of mine and saying, hey, I've got this idea. Now that my company's sold, there's no way I can just go golf. I'm not a good golfer. Can you point me in the right direction for some people that you may know? Because I knew that he had spent some time in network marketing. He turns me on to Fernando. It was just like God had came right in and said, here are the people that you need to know. And voila, through Fernando, through Joe Reed, bam, we get to Kelly Foote. Kelly comes in, we start talking about, hey, what would be a game changer in the online gaming space, on the mobile gaming space. And we started going down that path, and very quickly it was apparent what we wanted to build, what we knew would change the gaming space was going to take us over 2 years to develop, to do it right. And we decided, Kelly, brought it to my attention and said, hey, you and I could impact millions of people's lives. Are you familiar with penny options? And I said, oh my gosh, 2008, there was a company that came out of Germany into the United States called Swoopo. I loved the concept, totally got it. And I said, tell me what your thoughts are. And he and I just started brainstorming on it. And Toucan Win became our passion. And it was all rooted in the idea that we were forever going to do more than just what could be done for us and our families. We've done well. We've had all of our dreams come true. The thing that I think blew Kelly and I away, along with another partner that we have, Jim Acevedo, here's 3 guys that came from nothing. Literally, I grew up in a 5th-wheel trailer, in trailer parks all over the United States. Had a father that truly just wanted to basically do his job, come home, hang it up, pour himself into us as a father. But it left us desiring a lot of what we saw around us.
If we could do
and
something
drove me and it created a
would
passion in me
change that
that I
world,
wanted
that
more in
would
this life.
give us a
And then when
focus
Kelly and I started getting to know
goals
one
and
another, and I knew where Jim came from, Jim's background. His parents parents were immigrants from Colombia. We all grew up the same way. We had nothing. I wouldn't even call us middle class. But we had this drive, we had this passion that we were going to make more out of our lives than what our parents or grandparents had for themselves. And we knew that if we could do it, and we've lived this great life, that we could do the same thing for people all over this world. And that is passion, mission that we have. And this vehicle that we've created, at You Can Win, ultimately will allow you this opportunity to forever change your life. We got these great things. We've got these amazing items that we're putting up for auction. But if you understand this business model, this is perpetual. This will continue for eternity. We literally put this all in motion today. And you will see that, oh, I may not have won the auction, but next Wednesday, I'm getting a check. That's the most important thing as you, as business builders. This message you get to convey is that there's going to be one person in each one of these auctions. That's like Christmas. That's like Hanukkah. That's like whatever your particular day for presents is. That's what that day is. And if it shows up on your doorstep, it comes through your email, that's wonderful. But the most important thing for us is that you can get a check on Wednesday. And in this world of network marketing, multi-level marketing, whatever that industry has typically done, what we do know, there's been a small segment of people that did get checks. What Kelly and I decided we were doing is that we were forever going to change that model, and we wanted to make sure that the majority of the people that You Can Win on Wednesdays get a check. And that's this plan that Kelly devised over 20 years ago. That's what this is going to allow. And I know I've taken up a huge amount of time already, and I want to turn it over to you, Kelly. You've been a blessing. I am extremely grateful for God leading you into my life. And Jim, I can't thank you guys enough. And today, forever, our lives and everyone on this call and the people they touch will be changed. Thank you.
Well, thank you so very much, Don. And if you're not excited, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I have not slept for 2 days, but I can't even start to convey anything to you all. I thank several people who literally made this happen. I want to thank Joe Reed, who had the foresight and the kindness to introduce me to you, Don. And I need to thank you and Jim because, you know, I mean, I've been, like you said, I grew up poor. I know what poor is. And I know there is a solution for everybody out here. Nobody has to be poor. You're born poor, but you're not destined to be poor. You all deserve greatness. You all deserve success. And you all can have it and achieve it. I also want to thank Doug. Doug, you just took this like a bucket of water or 2 cans for the nest eats and fruit, man. You took right to it. And, you know, we've got so many wonderful people on here. Leaders who just absolutely are going to change the industry of home-based business forever. Again, I'm very fortunate. I have had a great career. In the last 35 years of being involved in the direct sales industry, I've just met amazing people. I've worked with amazing people. You know, but like a lot of you on here, the industry of direct sales networking has been a blessing to many of us who are leaders, but we've also all seen the hundreds and thousands of people who never have made money. Is that not correct? Well, we all agree that. We know leaders make money, but we always say, man, if only we could get our people who are really trying hard just to make a little money, then this thing would really be huge, right? It really lasts forever and change the lives of tens of thousands of people. Well, when Don approached me, I've been in the mindset for really the last 25 years that my mission was to help companies because I figured to help enough companies, I would help enough people. But even in that mode of being a consultant, working in 775 clients, I've written 350 comp plans. People who own the companies just don't understand or just don't get it. I've shared this way in the leadership call we had before, that, why is it that all these multi-billion-dollar direct sales companies that we all know by name, the owners have become multi-billionaires with a B? Yes. I don't know one rep outside of one who had a partial ownership and made $50 million or more. You think about that, $50 million compared to $1 billion is a huge, huge difference. That's because the owners all make 40% goes, and the field makes 10 to 20% less. We decided when I wrote this comp plan 20 years ago. And the reason I wrote it 20 years ago, I had given up on direct sales. I thought the industry was a failed model in so many ways because only those very select 2 to 3% were ever making money. So when you guys see this comp plan, I hope you understand we're putting out 75%. For every dollar bought with a bid, 75 cents goes back to you, the people who make it happen. No other company can, and no other company will do what we do. They do not have the economic way of doing what we do because of the way this thing is structured. And the way the fact that the penny auction allows us to have so many multiples of the revenue, and we can afford to pay out 75% and we'll do well. But what we really want is tens of thousands of you to literally change your lives forever. Forever. We need you to take that message to tens of thousands of people to where they can do something different because this is not, and I repeat, not network marketing. We're not direct sales. We don't pay on multiple levels of anything. We pay in social income pools. Based on the efforts of your effort, you're getting paid on not just your effort or your team's effort, you're getting paid on the entire effort of everybody in the company. How would all of you like to be paid on the effort of a Steve Strickland or a David and Sheila Francis or Carlos Alvarez or Dr. Stan Brightfield or any of the other leaders we have? Everybody's total effort will allow you to make money every month, every week, and every, as you go through the progress, you can even get paid weekly, monthly, or quarterly. But that's the why, because I created it 20 years ago. When I created it 20 years ago, I shared it with the top direct sales network marketing attorney in the world. I said, Kelly, this is the most amazing plan I've ever seen in my life. This absolutely changes the industry. He said, why don't you give this to some of your clients? And I said, well, I've owned a small fraction of the company before. This was back in the mid-'80s through the early '90s. For 6 years, I owned the company we took public. And I said, I never owned the company since because it's a matter of so many factors you have to have in place to do that. And I said, I'm not going to just give this to some company that I don't trust that their mission and their purpose and their dedication that they won't quit and they will make it work. I don't want to just give it because I knew what the odds were at that point, probably 250 clients. I knew that only a handful had even survived past the first year. And I know that the biggest factor, they all quit. They just give up. That's the biggest failure factor of any network marketer, business owner, or any company is never quit. And they don't understand that. They find 1,000 reasons to quit and not want to continue. And the one to continue is what you need to have every day. And that is you have to be doing this with a purpose and a passion. And that, to me, was why when I would introduce to Don and Jim, we started talking, we're planning, we're strategizing, I was taking their role as a consultant, trying to figure out the best solutions. But as I got to know Don and Jim, I asked them questions, and that's where our questions I talk about. And as I asked them questions, I try to hear your questions much as I talk, so I learn more than I give out. But individually, I found out that both Don and Jim came from the same groups that I had. We had nothing. I also found out that they had achieved, but more importantly, they wanted to figure out how they could help others. They wanted to have a mission, a purpose. And we were all on the same page. Rarely in your life do you find one, maybe two people in your entire life and you absolutely feel 100% congruent with their beliefs, their morals, their values, and their purpose. But with Don and Jen, both of them I felt that way. Because we all have a purpose and mission here. And I'll say it, and I'll keep saying it. We're going to change the lives of tens of thousands of people. not a few people, but tens of thousands. And you all are here on day one, and you have absolutely no chance to be involved in something that will not change only your lives, but generations of your family will come. And I am so excited. I haven't slept for 2 days. I literally have gotten an hour, maybe an hour and a half sleep the last 2 days, because last 2 weeks, we've been testing this, and we knew really Tuesday that everything was great, we're ready to go. So, believe me, guys, I have not slept. And Doug, you're just, Doug's been amazing. You know, I come up with ideas. I'm an idea person. And I had this whole concept of Tucana University, and it's something I had done back. I worked with AOL back in the early days. I don't remember that doing that. For 8 years, I was the online trainer for AOL for home-based business. And I had this whole outline of how their training and what we needed to do. And I had created a program called My Online Mentor. I sold probably 50 clients over the years. But Doug just took my outline and literally ran with it and has done an amazing job. So all of you guys are on here. You're all leaders, the people I've met on here. I just love, and I can't wait till we have that chance to meet in person and go out and, just share time, getting to know each other better. But we're on a mission, guys. We're on a mission of purpose. And thank you all for being here. Day one.